why people are hyping this lip balm up. Like all the little girlies with their slick back buns, never seem to get traction alopecia like the rest of us, talking about Summer Fridays. I've been hearing so much about this Summer Fridays lip balm. I'm ready to turn the van around and go home. This showed up. Old me would have thought it was some PR gift that I didn't realize I was getting. But thanks to the Circle Jerk last weekend, I don't know what to believe. So I've been trying this out, which was a risk. Okay, it was a risk. Not just because it's got, of course, flavoring in it, a little birthday cake, but this could be laced with some kind of street drug, okay? Next thing you know, I'm blacked out. The cops are here. They're taking a clipping of a toenail, and all of a sudden I'm locked up, okay? But YOLO. It says on the website it's not greasy. That's a straight up lie. That is a straight up lie. Says it's hydrating. Another lie. Another lie for 2000, Alex. This is like $25. I don't understand why this is so popular. It's not that bad, like I'm being a little dramatic, but for as much hype as it's gotten, it's like, wait a minute. Have y'all not tried Bonnie Bell? Lip smackers? Lip snackers will put the smack down on this. It's bringing me back to the third grade. Third grade, long division, stressing me out. All right, I did not take to long division. Nowadays they do long division some other way, which I'm not even gonna ever try to learn, okay? Because the OG way, where you make that weird little house, what the heck is that? I have never used that before. Other types of complex math, I see a case for. Long division can suck it. Don't even get me started on the multiplication tables. Between you and me, I still do the finger trick for the nines. Yep. Summer Fridays hate aside, it's not horrible. I just feel like for all the hype, I feel a little bit let down. I don't know what I was expecting. Speaking of stuff that gets overhyped, but I do kind of think delivers. I reviewed this Road Barrier Balm several months ago, finished up the full size, have this little travel doohickey, and let me tell you, my hands loving this. Polyglutamic acid. I want to share with you guys some little girly things I've been loving lately. So lately I've been really into these little scarves that I've been getting from the Amazonian. They're really pretty nice quality. I mean, you know, it's not Hermes or anything, but I just think they add just like a little nice pop of color. This one obviously doesn't match this top, but they're really nice. So I have this one, and then I also have this one's a little bit bigger. It's got like the birds and the blue flowers. I just think it's pretty. All right, let's talk current fragrance favorites. I know me, who's always complaining about fragrance in like moisturizers and stuff, but I do genuinely love perfume. And this is a perfume that I've been wearing a lot since, I want to say October, November, this Choco Musk. It smells really chocolatey, but it's not like overpowering or strong. So it's actually really good to layer with other scents. It keeps your skin smelling like chocolate, like if you whiff your skin, but it doesn't take over a room. Like people aren't gonna really smell this on you from afar. But this is another fragrance favorite by this company, Nemat, the amber scent. So I've really enjoyed layering the two because this one's pretty strong. Like when somebody leans in for a hug, they're like, wow, that smells so good. Paired with this Choco Musk though, it's like the perfect layering. So that's something I've really been loving for a while now. But getting into more spring scents, I recently repurchased one of my favorites, Anae. I've loved this for years. It's a classic, and I just love the label too. It's very nostalgic, like 80s chic. Move over, Golden Girls. I just love this. Very feminine. Gosh, it's so good. This is a really good spring, light, airy, floral scent, But this next perfume I recently had to have, and it is not disappointed. I've been loving it. Just bear with me. And you already know, okay? You already know as soon as you see it, you're gonna be like, I know exactly why she bought that. I know exactly why she bought that. It has nothing to do with how it was described, the fragrance notes. She didn't read any of that. She bought this solely because, hello, it's a little chick. Okay, all right, the backstory with this. I think it's a Portuguese company, Botti Baby. Yes, it is perfume for a baby. I'm not making this up. Who puts perfume on a baby? Well, this scent, I was thinking, is it gonna smell like baby oil or baby powder? It does have a little whiff of that. There's like a little hint of that, but once you put it on, there's also this lavender that weaves through. This is so nice. I've been really pleasantly surprised with this. It's a very clean, light scent. This is the kind of thing you want your clothes to smell like. Just really clean, comforting, endearing. I don't know why you would put it on a baby, honestly. Oh, it's good. It kind of has a little bit, I guess, of a baby lotion scent, but it's just very clean, very light. And who can resist the cute little chick packaging? As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, because Amazon suggested that this company makes like a baby lotion, because I often search on Amazon for baby skincare because like a lot of baby skincare options end up being great skincare products. So it suggests baby skincare, and I saw this little chick and I was like, oh my gosh. And I saw this perfume and first of all, I was like, baby perfume, and I was, wait a minute, a chick perfume? A perfume in a cute little chick bottle? I need to try that. And it was on deal for, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it doesn't smell like baby, but once it's on your skin, it's completely, yeah, it's really nice. It smells more like chic mother. This I've been wearing for like 30 years off and on. I'm not even kidding. Love it. This that I discovered last fall and I'm still wearing. This I discovered, I want to say back in 2011, 2010, and I've really enjoyed it. You can get it at Whole Foods. And this is my latest discovery. Botti even has the little wings there. Anyway, I'm gonna head out to this vintage antique shop because it claims to have Art Deco stuff, which that's what I'm looking for. is on. You guys, tell me why in God's green earth is this copper amino isolate lipid 1% from Niod something like 90 bucks, and they can't even get the label to stick on the tube right. This was gifted to me. I did not buy this. They reached out and they're like, we'd love to send this to you. I swear I've used this before. I swear I've used it before. But, you know, I said, sure, it came, started using it. I was like, kind of enjoy this. Not too bad, not too bad. Made an appearance last weekend in the vlog, but I was running my mouth about the panic attack I had over the circle killer. And if you missed that diatribe, then catch up. Is all I can say. After I was editing that blog, I was like, oh snap, there goes our light. You're gonna have to look at me in bathroom lighting. Let's refresh a little info on the backstory on this Niod. You know, copper peptides, you know, we'll get to that. Copper amino isolate. It's like 90 bucks for this. 90 something bucks, which, that's a lot. But I will say, I've really enjoyed using this. I've been using it now for 2 weeks, just at night, over tretinoin as like the last step. It's really oily. When I wake up the next morning, I have not seen any marked change. My skin is moisturized, fine lines are smoothed down, but I'm not seeing like a 14-year-old looking back at me in the mirror or whatever. And that's fine, you know, I don't care to go back to what I looked like when I was 14 because there was so much awkwardness going on. Y'all, I mean, the eyebrows were all over the place. You think my eyebrows are bad now? I don't care to go back to the way I looked back then. So I guess, you know, that's that. Forget what's in this. The overall texture, consistency, formulation, the delivery system, I'd like to see some more brands dipping into this shizzurp because I really like it. It's almost like it wants to be an oil. It's like a gel oil. Speaking of which, you know, CeraVe has that skin renewing gel oil in the purple line. Does not get enough hype. This is kind of, sort of in that vein of vehicle. But this one is a lot oilier. If you're one of those who likes to dabble in the facial oils, you might be more accepting of this texture. Facial oils, I do not use routinely because some facial oils, the plant source may deliver some antioxidants, but oils are not as good at reducing transepidermal water loss. And you may say, so what? You're obsessed with reducing transepidermal water loss. I don't really have dry skin, and I really like using an oil rather than like a full-on moisturizer with occlusive humectants. And for that, I say, go ahead. Go ahead. Me, at baseline, I have an impaired barrier, so I'm always seeking out a reduction in transepidermal water loss. This is another one that was sent to me I've used before. You can see I've used quite a bit of this. Josie Moran, 100% pure organic argan oil. This is very expensive. You don't need to buy this brand of argan oil. You can go to Whole Foods, and there's a ton of affordable options. iHerb, I mean, Josie Moran, her other products, if you want to spend money, fine. But just the argan oil itself, like, and I know there's a lot of variation from batch to batch to batch, but like, I'm gonna need to see some data analysis of this versus the stuff at Whole Foods versus like the iHerb stuff or the argan oil you buy on Amazon. I'm gonna need to see some mass spec data. Okay, because the price point on this is steep. It's good. It's a good oil if that's what you're looking for and you're accepting the fact that the transepidermal water loss reduction is not really that great with just an oil. Then yeah, I mean, this is good. But all that to say, this super expensive oily vehicle I like. It has my brain is telling me there's reduction in transepidermal water loss, but I have no objective proof that it's that great at it. But I haven't been dealing with dryness. I've been layering it on over tretinoin cream. That's what I've been doing. So yeah, thoughts on overpriced oily skincare. You know, copper peptides are kind of interesting. I'd love to see more like high quality research, but you know, the thing is with cosmetics, we only get research of a certain quality. We're not going to get much better than what we've got. No one's going to fund a study aside from the maker of the product that is really going to, you know, be super high powered, you know, good number of people, and compare it to anything else, because who would be funding that? But when it comes to peptides, you know, there are some interesting peptides out there that, you know, might regenerate, help with healing, recovery, soothing inflammation, reducing certain inflammatory markers that get upregulated in response to environmental stress. I feel like La Mer is a bit grandfathered in their nuttiness, to a point where they've just been on the scene for so long with their absurdity that you just kind of let them foam at the mouth and you look the other way. Because it's, you know, that's what they do. That's their thing. Move on. But if a new brand came on the scene and was trying to pull off some broth from the ocean nonsense in 2025, fresh up and coming, I don't think people would fall for that. At least La Mer stays with the luxury broth, la da 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 da. They don't try and science-ify too much their stuff and fearmonger to get you to pay $3,000 for their jar of humectants. No, they stay in their lane and they make it this old school luxury skincare kind of a vibe where it's like really, you know, classy, if you will. Anyways, those are just inside thoughts coming out here. You guys get a behind the scenes look. That's kind of, you know, a big part of the vlog, is that and just me being me. Anyway, y'all, that's gonna wrap up this vlog in the dark. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't charge my little light there in advance of doing this outro and you have bad lighting to end the night. But hopefully you'll come back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for another vlog. But if you guys like this one, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.